Hi everyone, and thanks for tuning in to watch my channel today. Today I thought I would just do a craft with me. I have an idea what I want to do, but this is just going to be completely as it happens, so just bear with me. Usually I have it all planned out, and well, most of the time I have it planned out and then I'm good to go. But I thought, you know what, instead of sitting and doing it, let me just show you the process. I wanted to do something with my Edith Holden books today, and I wanted to make like a folio kind of tuck-in journal thing. I've kind of got an idea what I want to do. These are my Edith Holden pages that I'm using to do tags, etc. I just thought I'd show you this while I've got it out. This is the Edith Holden book, and I am making a journal out of it. So let me show you what I've done so far. So I have actually sewn in a couple of signatures using just Edith Holden pages and, you know, coffee dye paper and other book pages. What I did was I reinforced the spine with some cloth, and I have actually decorated this inside with some more Edith Holden and some old book page, and I haven't done anything to the back yet. So that's where I've got with it. Oh, I'd done it on this page, I should say. And this is a pocket. Is the other one a pocket as well? Yeah, they are pockets for a tag, but this is a work in process. So I will be using that in some videos coming up. So that's my Edith Holden journal that I am in the process of making. I will have this for sale when I have completed it. So yeah, that's where I am with this Edith Holden journal at the moment. So that's something else coming up, so I'll put that aside. These are all my Edith Holden scraps. I don't throw any of the Edith Holden pages away at all, because I just love them and I want to try and use up as many bits as I can. Now, my idea today excuse me, was I wanted to make a large tag and then have pockets and bits and pieces on it. So excuse me, the tag itself background doesn't have to be, I don't want to use too many of my pretty pages, because I'm going to put pockets and some flips on the tag. So what I want to do, if Charles will let me, is I kind of need some plainer pages, so they're folded over. So these are very pretty, that's very pretty. I don't really want to use up these gorgeous pages until I need to. So let me find one that, okay, let's have a look. Oh, that's got a birdie on the back, which I like the bird. So let's see if we can find another page. Oh, Channelle. Right. This could probably work, actually. So I need 2 pages like this for what I'm going to do. So that's one. And then I want another one. Ah, okay. Maybe this one. This one has just got a lot of... Right, pack it in. You're being a real monkey, and I don't need you to be. I'm trying to concentrate. He's knocking my camera everywhere. Right, so I found 2 pages. I think I might need to zoom out, actually. Yeah, that might be better. Right, let's see if we can... Oh, hang on. There you go. Right, so I've picked 2 pages that are mostly text. That one has got an image, but we can use that for the back of the tag. Now, what I want to do, let me put these to one side. I want to make... I was thinking of doing it as a tag, a large tag, but doing a pocket in that. I don't know, this may work, it may not work, so just bear with me. This is really how my mind works and my process, and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to share it with you. You might not agree with it, you might be going, oh no Channelle, you should do it. How am I on earth supposed to work Really? I need to get my cutting board out. I need to get working, and you come on my table for cuddles. You've had all morning to sit and have lovies. Or you're just playing up for everybody. Oh, look at me. I'm Charlie Asbo. I'm so handsome. I'm such a pretty boy. And I just want a massage right now. You know, your massage time is not now. It's first thing in the morning. You can have a little one and then that's it. Right. Have we had enough now? Right. Oh, what am I going to do with you? What am I going to do with you, you little fur baby? Right. I do need to go. Right, we'll just sit here for a minute and wait for Charles to be ready. Look at him, he's so adorable. He's just a beautiful boy. Just look at that little face. You are like a little fur angel. Yes, you are. Your kitsons. One of my subby calls you kitsons. Yes, they do. Right, I really need to get on. I need to get my cutting board out. And what I want to do is I want to, right, you are going to have to budge up, turn this into like a tag. So we want these both the same size. So I think I'm going to cut this down to, let's have a look. Let's do this because it's obviously want it to fit into, okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this as, yeah, we do want to tuck it into a journal. So let's do, to start with, let's do 4.5, and let's do it by, let's do 6. Should we do it by 6? 4.5 by 6. Is that going to be big enough, or should we do 6.5? Or 7. Let's do 7, and then we can see. That's quite a nice size actually. So I've done 4.5 by 7, and what I want to do, I want to actually have a pocket. Why I've done 2 layers is because I actually want to have a pocket here to have a pull-out tuck spot, writing space. So that's my original tag. Let me cut down. Now, you know, my cards that I have here were different sizes. Probably the bigger one will be the best one. So, okay, we're just going to just do the edges here. I have these cards in different sizes because they're great for tag templates. So this is what we're going to do. Now, like I said, I don't know if this is going to work. This is how my brain works. I sit here and just go. I was thinking about this last night. I was thinking, oh, I'd love a little, like a folio, but I wanted to do it a bit different. So we can have, let's have a look at which one will be nice for the back and which would be nice for the front. See what it says here. Another glorious day, cycled to Knoll. Today the sun has brought out the green hedge very rapidly. Road to the top of Loch something. Oh, I like this bit of a poem here she's put on here. Love of flowers, how good. Something, my sunburnt face, grass so lush. And then, right, okay, then I'm going to have that. Right, okay, so that's the template. Right, so what I'm going to do, I want to turn this into a pocket. So I'm going to cut out a half circle or quarter of a circle there. But what I'm deciding what to do on the back, I thought I would use my new board and do a window pocket on the back. Now, I don't know if you saw the other day my window punch board. I thought I would make a window tuck spot pocket in the back of here, and this is not too much going on here anyway. So let me go and get my window punch board. If you don't have a window punch board, you can just do a regular pocket. Oops, I've lost me thingy-me-doodah. Right, okay. So, oh look, I'm knocking everything everywhere. Right, so this is my window punch board. Now, if you don't have one of these and you don't want to sit and make a window box pocket thing, you can just do a regular pocket here. So I will show you the two different versions that we can do. Okay, so that, you know, if you haven't got one of these at home, you can do the other version. So what was it we did? Did we do 4? Oh my goodness me. Let me just get my board out. Me cutting thingy-me-doodah. Right, so we did these at 4.5. So we need 4.5 by... let's do 4.5 by 4. Let's try that. So I just need another one with text on it. Really? Right, we could cut off the top part of this because it's just text. So 4.5 wide, isn't it, by 4. So we need the height 4 by 4.5, which is like so. Right. If you are doing just a pocket, then we will do this. So let's just pretend you don't have a window punch board, and I just want to chop this bit here. So if you don't have a window punch board, what you could do is this: 4.5 by 4, and then instead of doing the window, which is what I'm going to do, window pocket, you could just do a regular pocket on the back here. And then cut out a little circle and just have that as a pocket. Now I'm wondering if that's going to be too high. I think it is. I think what I'm going to have to do, I've done that by 4, haven't I? Right, see, this is where it all changes. So I think this should be 3.5. Because I think, oh gosh, I'm doing them all separately. I'm just being a div. So let's do 3.5, because I'm going to do a little a pocket in between, so I don't want that to get in the way. So let's do it by 3.5 and see how that looks. Right, so we've done this 3.5 by 4.5 now. So if you're just going to do a pocket, then I would just put that on and cut out the half circle with your circle punch. So just kind of eyeball the center like so, and we're just going to, we would put that on the back as a pocket. But I'm going to do this frame pocket. So I only want, let me see, what do I want? I don't want 1 inch. I think I want, let's go for 1/2 inch. So we'll put the, that one is there. So let's try this one. So I'm doing this on the 1/2 inch one. No, I've forgotten how to do it. Like, that's not it, is it? That's the 1/4 inch. 1/2 inch. Don't forget, if you have to move this one as well to the, oops, 1/2 inch as well. I hope I've got this right. And then we're just going to I'm quiet because I'm concentrating. Okay. Right, so I should have done that. Right, okay, so this is where trial and error comes into it. I should have, I think, done 1 inch, because that's quite a skinny edge, isn't it? It's not going to be very sturdy. Right, we can keep these bits. Do not fear. Do not fear. Do not fear. Do not fear. Oh, I'm going to have to do it again. Trial and error, Channelle. Trial and error. Right, let's do it again. Oh, we can keep these little corners. Look, they are just super cute. Look at those. I love those. They are going to be kept. Right, do it again, Channelle. 3.5 by 4.5. Try it again. Right, we're going to do the 1 inch frame edge, because that edge is just too skinny. It's not going to be very sturdy as a pocket, I don't think. So I'm going to change it all to the 1 inch, and we're going to go again. Right, let's hope this time. Right, I think this is going to be better. I love this punch board. It's super easy. I should have got it a long time ago, actually. I wanted to, but I didn't. Right, I think that is better. It's going to make a much sturdier pocket. So, I'll keep those little bits. This is my version. We're going to have this window pocket on here. What's happened here? Right, okay. And then I'm going to have a nice tag to go in there. So this is my window pocket. How super cute is that? Now, like I said, if you don't have the window punch, you can just do a pocket there. So that is the back sorted out. And what I wanted to do, I want to make this into a tuck spot. So the half circle is going to be on this side, so that's fine. So what I need to do is just mark the middle of this, which is so it's 6.1, so 3 and a little bit, so 1 2 3 and a fraction is about there. That's the middle of that piece there. So let's, yeah, that's going to be right. I'm going to do it in the middle of the tag. No, I'm going to do it in the middle of this bit. So I'm going to cut that out, and then that's going to be on there to show that there's a, that doesn't look central, does it? What have we done? 2 3 and a bit. 1 2, oh, I didn't do it right, did I? Oh well, it's going to have to do. I don't know what happened there. I did not measure it right. Does it matter? It does matter, look. It looks silly. Oh, Channelle. Oh, right. We're going to have to do that again because I'm not happy with it. This is why I always make sure I'm ready beforehand, because we make mistakes. 4.5 by 7. Oh, never mind. Never mind. You're probably fed up now and switched me off. That's absolutely fine. I do not blame you. Oh my gosh. Right, come on, find a piece, Channelle. Let's find a bit more on my... All of these pages are just too gorgeous, you see. Right, 1 second, I'm going to go get my other one. Right, I do have another Edith Holden book here, just in case this happens. So we're going to find a page that just has, let's just get this one out. Right, so 4.5 by 7. 4.5 by 7. Right, let's do this again. Now I have a whole heap. This is what this is what happens when I craft. I am really truly like the mad scientist. My craft room goes from tidy to absolutely wrecked. See, it doesn't take long to correct yourself. Right, we're going to do this right this time. So I do not know what happened last time. Right. So that's say 6.2. So we want 3.1, which is just X marks the spot. Look. Right, let's see if we can get this right this time. I've done it the same. One, two, three. 1, 2. I do not know. That must be right. Right. Like, you didn't just see that. Right, front, back, and then we have this pocket on there. What I want to do is, now, where's my distress ink? Let me distress it, because then I can see then more easily. That must be right, but you know sometimes when something doesn't look right, I don't know, I really don't know. I don't know. This happens when you craft. I'm only inking up the edges so that I can see it, what it's going to look like. I'm also going to sew round it once I have my pieces into place. So I just want to ink that up a lot. Right, so that's going to be that. Now, do I want a little circle thing? I think you can tell this is a pocket anyway. Should we have one in there? I think maybe yeah, actually, yes, no. Yes, I'm going to do one. Right, okay. 4.5. It's 2.25. Is there? Right, okay, so what we need is a tag to go in this pocket. So I want something where the little picture is going to be here. On here, we're going to have a tuck spot in here with a tab or piece of lace or something to pull it out. And what I wanted to do as well was do I just want a pocket or a flip out? That is the question. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a half pocket this way, just to give it a bit more interest, I think, because you're going to have that pocket thing coming out of here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a half pocket there. So if we want to go, let's just go, I think we should do 2.5 by 7. So let's do that now. Get off. Right, so that's that. Let's put that there. Now we need a 2.5 by 7. That's quite pretty, isn't it, with those birds? Actually, you might use that. I think let's use this. Let's not waste it. So let's do 7. Do we want it that? I think, yeah, I think we're going to do it this way. 7 by 2.5. Okay, so oops, that's not what I got there. So, oh, where are we? Let's do all these bits, then we can put it all together, make all the bits to go in it. So let's just move that. This is going to go here. So what I want to do is just cut this off here. And then that's going to go there. So let's ink this up. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me today? Do you know what? Okay. Yep, I'm going to mess it up, didn't I? If you have a pattern or a picture, make sure you're going in the right direction. Don't do... This is a what not to do. Now, that's going to look daft doing that and that. Oh my goodness. Oh, should have started all over really. Right, we are now finding another page. If I can use up any of these scrap pieces, I've not got really much on them. That might be quite cute. I did want a bit of colour on there though, to be honest. And we had the perfect piece. And I went and messed it up. I did. Right, this is a piece that... See, that would be good fun. Now, this is one that I have used an edge thing on. So, actually, that might be quite nice to use that. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm not even going to measure. I'm just going to cut that. Down. Like so, and then that's going to be the pocket, and we've got a nice raggedy edge on this one, so it gives it a little bit more interest, but you could just have it straight. This is just one that I've used edge on, just trying to use my pieces up. So that's going to be there. Right, and then we're going to make a little booklet to go in this pocket. We're going to make a tuck spot to go in that and a tag for the back. So that is the plan. And don't forget, if you're doing the other version, you would have a pocket on the back. So we're going to put that aside because I don't need that, and put those aside. Right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue everything into place before I sew it. So make sure that you've got all your pieces round the right way. That's going to go on there. Right, so let me get my glue out, wherever it is, wherever you are. Right, is this one the one that works? I think so. Right, so we're just going to glue all of these pieces together. So this one just needs right, we're just doing this side. Charles, that's the only trouble, he gets on my desk. Now this is going to be sewn down, so this is really just to hold it into place. So I can sew. Let's move that bit off because it's gone a bit awry. And we're just going to put that like that. And then this back one, this is going to be a pocket, so I only need from there. Yes, don't make sure we don't glue the wrong bit. Oh, come on, silly glue. I'm trying to use up all my, what I call my cheapy glues, you know, for projects like this, whereas usually I use all my Fabri-Tac on everything and it just gets expensive. Right, that's right, I thought I'd done it wrong. Okay, so we're just going to glue that down now. So that's in place, that's in place, and then we're going to have this on here. So that just needs to be, is that the way we want to do it, that way? Or do we want it that way? I quite like it that way because I'm going to probably put something, decorate it on that side anyway. I might put this in my my Edith Holden journal. So I think these projects that I'm making in my videos are all going to go in the Edith Holden journal, which is going to be up for sale. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Let me just take this off a second. I'll tell you what I didn't do. I wanted to ink in here. Right, let's quickly do this so that you can see this window a bit more. And I didn't do it. And you can't really do that once it's glued on. Silly me. Right, that's better. Just put a bit more glue on here. Okay, pop that on there. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to leave this to dry just for a bit. And I need to make a tag for here. So I need to find a picture that will be shown in that pocket. So we need something. Look, he's quite cute, isn't he? Little rat. Do you think that would fit in there? He's quite cute. But we can't make a tag out of that. Right. Let's have a look and see some of these images. So what I'm doing now is I'm just looking for an image that, if it's put in a tag, would come out in that bottom bit there. So now that is the question. We're trying to find something pretty. There must be something on here. Too big, too big, too big. Even if I took that off, they wouldn't show, would they? Unless I cut that right down. See, even if that come down to there, could I get their faces in there and have them? That would be quite pretty, actually, I think. But I would need to cut that right down. Let's just do a quick test. That would be super cute actually, if I could just trim that down just a fraction. Just trim that. Right. And how big do we want it? So that's going to go in there. And look at those little cute people. And then I think what I'll do is do it to about, let's try. I mean, this, you know, this doesn't have to be exactly the same, or that's what I've done it. You can cut them down whatever size that you want. Where's my... that one's a bit wide, so let me try my next size one, which is this one and this one. Keep all these little bits, move those out of the way, do that a minute. My pen can go in my pen pot. Right, so now we have a tag, which is super cute. Look, in there, that just looks adorable. So what I need to do is just pink up all of these edges. I'm going to put some, oh, that's really pretty on the other side actually. Oh, look how cute that is. What I'll probably do is put some coffee dyed paper somewhere on there. Oh, but look, it talks about the maypole. So that is super cute as a tag, but we can, that needs to be sewn around, and some coffee dyed paper on there. So I'll do that one in a minute. So we've made the tag for it. And then I need to make a, oh, what have we done? I need to make a tuck spot journal card to go in here, so I can have a tag on the to pull it out. So we need, I reckon we need it, so that's 6. If I do, let's try 5 3/4 by, let's try 5 3/4 by 4 1/4. I think that's going to be a little bit too big. That's pretty gorgeous. So let's cut this one up. What did I say? 5 and... make sure we do it the directional way. So it's 5 3/4 by, what did we say? 4 point... I want to cut it that way. Hang on a minute. Let's try 4 and 4.1, I reckon. It's probably going to be too big. Oh, look at that. That is super cool. I got that completely right. So, what I'll do is we're going to put some coffee dyed paper on that. We're going to do a tag on it as well. So that was 5 3/4 by 4.1. Now, do I want to round the edges? Yeah, I think so. Let's round the edges, round the corners. Right. Now, just going to ink the edges of this. like so. I'm going to go and get some coffee dyed paper. I should go and grab some. Right, we have some coffee dyed paper here, which I want a nice piece for that and that. So what I'm going to do is get my raggedy edge ruler, as I like to call it, and I'm just going to tear down the wrong way. Make sure you have it the right way. It's my raggedy edge ruler, and then I want, this only doing it roughly, it doesn't have to be exact. In fact, I don't like it very precise, so to about there, and then that can go on there. That's that piece, and then I want a piece for here. So I don't want a huge piece because I don't want to cover up all of this prettiness. I want to keep this coffee dyed piece in here that's got this coffee stain. There you go. Right, so stick those in my scrappy doodah box. I have had an idea actually. Why don't we use these corners? See, look. Let's try it. What I'm going to do first is ink up. Oh my god, where's my inker? This paper. Get my glue book out. And get my glue stick out as well. And let's glue this on. Okay. Going to glue that on there, and let's have a look and see what these little corners look like. Are they going to look cute? It goes that way, and then that one goes there, and then this one. Look how cute those little corners look. Oh, see, I love it. Oh, I love it. We do not waste anything. I do have to ink them up though, because I'm just, right, that's one, so let's do that one. Don't they look cute? Need some more glue under there. Two, one, two, like so. Oops. And then we have this third piece. Now, obviously, if you don't have the frame punch, you could make your own little corners to go on there. Right, let's, oh, I'm getting stuck to everything. Right, let's put some glue on here. If it will come out. one. So this frame board is just, even if you just wanted it for corners, it makes super cute corners. It's just adorable. It's well worth the money. You've also got those little insert bits that you can use as well, which I don't think I've used one yet, but I'm going to, because I've kept them all wherever they are. I think Charles just knocked one on the floor. So look, you've got this one here. Look, you could have put that in the middle if you wanted to be really decorative. Oh, look at that even. That looks super cute, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, I do love that. If you could have that like that and then still have a writing space. I like it in the middle. Oh, I do like that, but I want the tag to be able to be written on. Even though I like that, I want this to be able to, you know, have space on it, I should say. So, right. Don't get sidetracked now. Right, so that's the tag done, apart from the sewing and putting a hole and ribbon in it. So that is ready for sewing. So the main bit is ready for sewing. That's ready for sewing. And we just need to finish this tag. I'm going to glue this in. Right. Like that. And I think what we'll do is we will do the same again with these corners to follow a theme, because I think they look adorable. Like that. So we just need to I'm just going to glue. For some reason I never get the corners down, and then we're going to finish with that, haven't I? Right. Okay, so let's just ink these, and then we can do some sewing. I do want to make a little booklet as well, which I will do in a minute. Like that. What I could do as well, I need to make a tag, which I will show you in a minute. A tab, I should say, not a tag, a tab, a tab. Right, okay. Let's glue these down. Pull you down a bit. Right, okay. I'm going to try and do something on this journal, my Edith Holden journal, weekly. And like I said, this will be up for sale. So if you see this journal, see me making it, and you would like to purchase it, pre-order it, I should say, then just let me know and I will design it for you. Right, those are those pieces there. That's done. Now the other thing I need to do is make a tag, and I'll show you exactly how I'm going to do that, so bear with me 1 second while I get my tab punch board. Right, now if you don't have a tab punch board, you could just use a piece of fabric as a tab, or you could just use it as it is, so you don't have to have this step on it. I'm going to make one, so I'm going to use a scrap piece of Edith Holden. Let me have a look. Oh, am I missing a peg? No, I'm not. Let me see, am I doing this right? And then we want to make a, that's it. So basically all I did was put it in the first, if you have a punch board, put it in the first hole, push it up and cut the edge, and then I've just done it in the smallest tab like that. And then what I do is just, let's just cut this down. You do actually need 2 of these, so I have messed up a bit. Right, I don't know if that's, let's try it, if I can fit this in so it's exactly the same. You can fold it over so that you get a double one. Let's do that. I think that's not going to be big enough, is it? I don't think. No. Right, don't, look. I really messed it up. Forget it, ignore me. What I'm going to do is this. Oh, Channelle, you're such a twit sometimes. Right, this is fine. What we're going to do is, now if you want the text the same way, obviously you're going to have it the same way round. Do you know what? All I'm going to do is cut this across like so, because obviously you want the text the same way, so if you fold it over you're going to have the text going the wrong way. So I'm just going to cut 2 pieces like so, push it up, do that. Oh, that didn't work. Why did that not work? You have to have it in that hole. I'm so sorry. And then you push that up to the small. It's been a while since I've used my punch board, if I'm honest. My tag board. Oh, you see, I've been doing this for an hour now, so I'm like, well, right, okay. Just make your own tabs because it would be easier than following my instructions. Trust me. And then all I'm going to do is just get that out of the way and cut that across like that. And then you have your tabs, your journal spot is going to go in that way. So you want your tabs like so. Now I'm not so sure I want the tab that big, so maybe we're going to just put it on like so. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to glue. Oh, I didn't ink them up first, guys. If you want to ink them up, do them first before you can do it after, but you then don't get that edge bit, do you? Right, and then just do this side. Okay, and then what we're going to do is just glue that, and glue that, and I'm just going to put this first bit on like so, and then line this one up like that, and then we're going to let that dry because I'm going to sew around that. And what I could do then as well is put a little eyelet in there and make a little charm. I think I'll put a little charm in it. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to get my sewing machine. I've not sewn on camera before. This is going to be a first, guys, if I can get my sewing machine in shot. So I'm just clearing my desk a little bit. I have that to sew and that to sew. These are all oddments which are going to go back in my bag. That's going to go out of the way. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to get my sewing machine in shot, but I'm going to try for you. Bear with me just a second, everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm so not organised. My sewing machine is here somewhere. Right. So I was doing another project yesterday and I moved my sewing machine over there. Right. So I'm going to bring my sewing machine in if I can. Okay, now you probably can't see too much. There you go. Oh, look, I can get it in shot. Wow. This is the first time I have done sewing on camera. So all I'm going to do is I am going to just, now because we have a pocket here, I can't sew down this bit. So I'm just going to sew all the way around this edge here. Yeah, I should have sewn down there before I did it, shouldn't I? Never mind. Right, so I'm just going to do straight stitch for this. Here we go. So that's, did I go around it enough? No, I didn't. Right, okay, so that's that. And I'm just going to sew this little end bit here. Just back stitching. Right, and I always cut my ends off, and that one there. Now, in hindsight, what I should have done, I should have really sewn down this edge before I did this. But I'm not worried; that doesn't bother me. I still like it. I still think it looks great. And obviously, once we've got the bin, so that's that done. Then I'm just going to do straight stitch around my tag. Right, let's do that. So that's the tag done, and then I just want to sew around this as well. And because I've got a corner, I've got to be a bit more careful. Right, that was my phone. I am so sorry about that. So we are just finishing off this tag. Where were we? Oh, I went a bit wonky on that one probably. I'm not the best machinist, I must admit. Right, okay, so the only other thing I think we have to do, just take these off of here, move my sewing machine back a minute. Right, okay, so we have our, let's just do our holes on here. So I've just sewn around here, like I said, if I'd have thought about it, I would have sewn that side first before I stuck it on, but I didn't. Never mind, we live and we learn, don't we? I'll grab my pen. So that is 1, 2, 3.2. So that's just there. I'll just poke out these bits because I can never see where I am. Oh, got stuck in there. Right, okay, so just going to do a hole there. I'm going to do one on the middle of the tag, which is just over 2. So 1, about there. Like that. And then, where's my hole doodads? My hole reinforcers. One there. I have a bit of a cold, so I probably got my sexy voice on at the minute. That'll make you laugh on it. Right, just going to trim that up, and then these need to be darker, I think. I didn't. Right, let's pop those. That. And like that. So that is our main body of our thing done. So if I just push this to one side, we have got this in here like that, and then in the back we have got our tag, which is going in there like that. And then I'm going to make a little booklet to go in here, and then we can decorate it up. So I'm just going to pause the video here, and I'm going to come back and make this pocket, and we'll decorate when I come back. So see you in a minute. Hi everyone, so I am back. Believe it or not, it has been a whole day, but you won't even know that because I paused it and I've come back to finish this off. Now I was going to just do the booklet. I thought I might as well just show you. So where we left off, I have made the tag pocket, and we've made a pull out card for it, and we have a tag for the back. We need to decorate it, and I want to make a booklet to go in here. So I've got some coffee dyed paper sat here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a page that I can, let's have a look, try and find a pretty page somewhere, one of these pages. I've got so many pages just knocking around here, so let's have a look. That's very pretty. So what I could do is I'm just going to take one of the Edith Holden pages. Now, what measurement do we want? So this is 4.5, so we really want 3 3/4 by let's have a look, 6.5, say. So what did I say? 3 3/4 by 6.5, just 3 1/4, which is way big. Now I don't want to, what I'm going to do is just fold this in half. And where is my cutting board? And what did we say? 3 3/4 by 6.5. I'm gonna cut a little bit of that off, and then just cut this ruggedy bit off. 6.5. Right, so that's our booklet, and then all I'm going to do is just get some, let me just throw these bits I don't want in the bin, we keep those bits, and then we're just going to fold over some coffee dyed paper. I have got all sorts all over my nails. I do apologise. I have been I'll just get that off. I've been dyeing some things and I've still got dye on my fingers. How unsightly is that? All I'm going to do, I just want some paper in here. So I'm just going to use this sheet of coffee dyed paper just to make some pages. Slip these in here. Put that one in the middle. Put that there or in the middle, that's fine. And that's going to go in there. So we just need to cut those down a bit. What was that? 3.5, I think it was. No, 3 3/4. So let's just 3 3/4. This is how I do it. Now you can do it however you would like. 3 3/4. See if that will fit in there, and that's perfect. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sew down the middle of that to make life easier. Just put my sewing machine on, move that to one side, get rid of this rubbishy bits, and move my sewing machine in. And all I'm going to do is just literally sew down the middle of this. Now you can just put a signature. That back, and then I didn't do it right down the center. Never mind, it's near enough center. Let's just fold this over like so. There you go. And then that's your little booklet for the, if I can straighten this up a little bit. Now if you want to round the edges you can. Now what I'm going to do, I have messed this up just a little bit. I am just going to straighten this up a little bit, because where I didn't sew it in the middle, my dodgy sewing, you see. Ooh, right. Now, if you want to, you can round the corners off, which I think I'm going to do. I don't always do that, but we're just going to round these corners off like so, and I'm going to leave the other pages as they are. And then there's your little booklet, which you're going to tell me is too big. No, it fits perfectly. So that's your little booklet. That way. That's it, yeah, we'll do it that way. And then it can tuck in like that. So all that's left now is to, oh, have I done that maybe a little bit too tall? What I'm going to do, I'm just going to literally cut this down a fraction, which has made it a bit wonky now. Oh, goodness me. I made it a little bit too long. So we're going to cut this down, and then I'm just going to, it's better. Right, that's fine. Thank God I didn't sew right up to the end. Right, that should be fine. We're just going to round these corners off like so, and then that little booklet will just fit in. She says, there you go, that's better. I had done it a little bit, I don't want it to cover that bit over really. So that's the little booklet. So all that's left now is we need to decorate this up. So right, I am just getting my scraps of bits and pieces of my laces, and also I have some silk here, which was an old garment of some sort. So what I'm going to do, let me just rip a bit of this. Where are we? Where are we? Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let me get my fabric scissors and right, this is lovely. This was an old blouse that I just silk, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to use this for my tags and things. Right, so let's put this tag in here. Like so. And then we've got this tag here, which we might as well use this bit here. And then we're just going to put some lace and bits and pieces on these tags and just decorate them up a little bit. So there's our tags. Okay, now what do I want to decorate? I want to decorate, this is the pocket, so I want to put something on there now. Maybe some words or something. We've got these lovely lace pieces here. I wonder if, oh, that would look cute, wouldn't it, on the, just cut one of these off. and put that there. I'm going to get my paper scraps as well. Whatever it is. Oh, I think it's in here. Right, I already have that. Beside me. Right, I've got some paper scraps here. Just pulling out some old bits and pieces that I have just laying around. So let's have a look what we could do here. Could maybe do something like that. Where's my ink pads? As you can see, I wasn't very organised before I got started. This is how I work. I'm terrible. I just go with the flow. That's how we do it. And my glue book is in my drawer. Charles is being a doofus. I don't know if you can hear him. He's mucking around. He's being a little tinker. He likes to scratch my boxes. He's so naughty. He really is. Right, so pop that down there. And then what I'm going to do is, I think, put that lovely little square there. In fact, I could even stick that on so that it's even a little, I could put a little tag in there, couldn't I? Right, I think that's a plan. Let's, oh, my Fabri-Tac has got stuck. Coming to the end of it, it's just being a pain. Right, I think we might be able to make a pocket out of this if I... Come on. I like Fabri-Tac, but it doesn't like me. It's being a pain. Right, let's stick this down. I always keep a dry baby wipe, just to, especially when it's lace, because the glue comes through. So if I let that set or dry, then I could put a little something in that pocket, I think. So that's kind of, I'm quite happy with that being the front, and then we'll put something on the little booklet in a minute. So that's that done. Right, we was trying to do the back bit, wasn't we? And I got sidetracked as normal, just trying to find some lace, some lace. Oh, that's quite pretty. Look at that. I think that would be too pink. That's actually really cute. What else do we have in here? Just pulling out some lace and bits. I'm trying to use up some scraps that I have. Now I'm wondering, let's have a look a minute and see if we can use these like corners. Hang on a minute, there's one there. Oh, look at that. And then we could, oh look, I like it a lot. And then we could put something here, maybe a word or something. Let's just put that there. And then right, we've still got the tag to go in, haven't we, as well? So let's have a look. I want to put something on the top of the tag, but I think the image is enough. Can you hear Lewis wowing? He's wowing. Right, let's, I think that looks quite cute. I love this book page. This was in Happy Mail from the lovely Christine, and I do not know where she got this from, but I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Right, let's glue this down. Oh, I didn't put the lid on my Fabri-Tac and it's all bubbling out. Right, let's put that there. Like that. I think we're going to put those there. They look super cute. Right, we want right, where's me? Oh no, I've lost me dried bit. Me dry baby wipe. We're going to stick a little bit under there to hold that down, and some more under here. I think that needs a little bit more, just like that. And then we're going to put this here, like so. And a bit more glue there. Right, so that's there. Right, I need something on the tag. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. No, 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 Channelle. Oh. Maybe that and a flower of some sort. That looks quite delicious. Let's just cut that down a minute. Put that across there. And then let's see if I can grab a flower of some sort. There's no chill about that one. What flowers do I have in here? I don't know if I want a big flower or a little flower. Oh, look at those. They are gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love that one. Is that going to sit on it properly? Yeah, I think it will. That is beautiful. I'm just wondering, I quite like that one as well. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, there's some ones with silver on. Or do I like the pearl one, I think. Let's just have a look what we've got here. A whole assortment of flowers, let me tell you. That's quite pretty. Just take that off a minute. I quite like the blue one actually, because of the greens in that. If I just dress this up a little bit, make it a bit more vintage looking. Oh, got glue on my fingers. I quite like that. I think it needs something else though. Right, let's just move those aside for a second. Oh, found this gold. Oh, I quite like this gold. It's like gold mesh. Wondering if that would look quite nice as well. What if I layer it up, put that on there, and then that and that, and you can't really see it. I like that mesh actually. That mesh is lovely. I think I'm going to use that. Right, let's glue these down. Take that tag out really, shouldn't I? Right, let's push that down. Like that. And then this flower. Oh, Lewis, what's he wowing about? Put that down there. Like that. Right, okay. Put that back on. I don't need my corner around it anymore. I'll go back in there. Right, okay, so let's have a look what we've got. Oh, I like that a lot. That is looking good. A word. I think we was going to put a word on there, wasn't we? Let me have a look in my little drawer, see what I've got here. I have my Tim Holtz little words and things here, so let's have a look. Oh, I quite like that diary of events. Little things, that's quite cute. What we need though is we need something darker, I think. That's going to stand out because of that writing. So, do I want white or do I want black? They're black. Oh, they're white. Let's have a look. I think this one. Remember. That one. Ah, right. Okay. What I need now is to put those away. Let's just ink up the, oh, more stuck edges here. And I might even put something behind it. Let's have a look. I've got this. This is just a piece of, it's like medical gauze, and I coffee dyed it, and it really goes all frayed and lovely and yummy. So I might just stick a bit of that. I don't want to cover up all of that text. Oh, now I've got it all stuck to my fingers. How about like that? There you go. Right, that'll work. So let's just stick these down. Like that. And then I'm going to put some down on here as well. So, oops, upside down. I'm going to put that there. Like, sticky. Like that. So that's the back done. So that's the tag at the back. In the little window pocket. Oops. Like, oh gosh, move over. Like that. Oh. Like that. Oh, I'm stuck to it. So that's the back. That's the front. We've got a little pocket here now, which we could pop a little tag in. So I could make another little quick tag to go in there. This, I don't think I'm gonna do anything on this card because it's going in and out of this pocket. So I quite like that, how it is. I think that's adorable. The only thing I might be able to do, if I can find one, is you have these little flowers on like lace, which I'm sure I had some little brown ones. Ah, there it is. Right. The only other thing I could do is put one of these flowers in the center of this. Do I want a nice pink one, or do I want a... Let's cut one off and see. These are quite small, these ones. So if I put two on there, let's have a look at that. Could actually put two on there. Let's have a look what that looks like. Give it a little bit of colour. Like that. And that might work. Push that in there. And it's quite pretty. Or do I just want one flower there? I quite like, I think the one flower, I think the two is too much. I always go back to play it safe. Yeah, I think one Channelle. So let's put those back in there. Right, and we're going to just glue that on. Stick that in the middle, like so. I was going to put a charm on there, but I'm not going to now. I think I'm going to just leave it like that. We might do one later on. So that's got a little flower there. That's like that. Right, we need to do something on this little book now. So let's have a look what we're going to do on the front of this. So what to do. Where are my squares gone that I just had? I'm just thinking, is that going to be too much to have another square on there? Square on there. Look at that. Look, you could have... Look at that. That is super cute, actually. Look, you could have that on there as an edge. And then you've got a little tuck spot in the pocket. Oh my gosh. Look. I don't know. Do you think that's too much? Never too much, huh? That would really make it look gorgeous though, wouldn't it? So I could either put that on there like that, or what I could do is put Charles, do you mind? Stop mucking around. Nope. Oops, through that over the side. We could have a piece going down, or what I could do is get some lace and cover the spine. No, Channelle, no, it's not going to work. I think that's too much. Yeah, it is. Right, I'm going to find something. I am. Oh, what about that? Okay. Oh, like that. Right, there you go. Let's just cut that down to size. I think what I want is a piece of this paper on here somewhere, just so that it kind of matches Right, you're sat on my ink. You know, I can't find my ink. You're going to get a brown bottom sitting on my ink pad. Right. Let's stick this on here. And we're nearly done, I think. Right. Going to put this in a bit of a blank space. You can fold that over very slightly. And we're going to pop this on the edge there. So let's just get my Fabri-Tac. What I do is I just put some down and then I go in and fill in the gap bits, if you know what I mean. So we go under here and just fill all those bits in. I've got glue everywhere that we don't want. Right, Fabri-Tac is very super sticky. Right, let's get that hair off there. One of yours, Charles, do you want it back? And then we have our little booklet there. And that can go in there. Oh, look at that. That is just gorgeous. Look, and then you pull the tag out and you've got your writing space. And you've got a tag at the back with remember on. And I think the only thing I can do now is make a little tiny tag to go in that spot there. So let me just move that out the way. Oops. And we'll make a little tag, shall we? Funny actually, I do have some little tags made somewhere. I don't know where they are right now. How about, I'm going to just eyeball this. I'm going to be lazy. And then I'm just going to cut this down a little bit. Too wide, so I'm just going to trim this down. It's still too wide. Get in there. Right, let's find my tag guide. Is that my little one? Where's my little one gone? That's my big one. Literally going to just cut this down and do that. And I think what I'm going to do, it'll go in, get in there like that, and hole punch. Always jammed up, isn't it? Gosh. Right. Whether to put a whole thingy on them. Okay, let's have a look. I'm going to have to cut this down though because they are too big, way too big. they make smaller ones. Do they make smaller ones? I don't know. Right. So there's a super diddy little tag. And let's get my scissors back. Oh, otherwise, I don't know where they are. Oh my gosh. Excuse my arms. Okay. Right, let's find my... Oh, no, I can't find me. Tell you what I had found some really super skinny lace here in here somewhere. I saw it. And where did I put it? Right, I had super skinny lace in here. I know I did. I saw it. What did I do with that? Ah, there it is. Right, I've got some super skinny lace. Oh, my table is such a mess now. Right, let's just tidy up a little bit so I can see what's going on. Right, I haven't... Where's my tag gone? I haven't inked this up at all. And then I'm going to use this super skinny lace, which is really cute actually. And pop that through there. This is quite old lace actually, it's lovely. Very vintage. Oh, I've left that one a little bit too long, haven't we? Right, so then that can go in there. And we've got an extra little tag. So move all of this rubbish out of the way. You can go there. And then you can see what we have done. Oh my goodness me. I am so super messy, I tell you. Right, this has been a bit of a marathon, isn't it? It's probably been my longest video yet. I don't usually just get on with it and craft while you're all watching. I usually have it all prepared. So this is the finished article. I think it's finished anyway. My desk is super mucky now. It is an Edith Holden Tag Pocket Folio, and I think it turned out super lovely. You've got the little tag here, you've got a little booklet here, which is just adorable, and then you have a little journaling spot here with journaling space, and then you have in the back a gorgeous tag which you can write on as well. So there you go, that's a super Edith Holden tag folio. I think it turned out super lovely. It's my longest video yet, so we have broken the record, and I hope you've enjoyed it all. So take care for now, and I will see you all very soon. Please give me the thumbs up if you liked it, and like and subscribe, and just let me know what you thought. If you prefer this way or my organized way, just let me know. Right, my lovelies, see you all very, very soon. Take care. Bye bye.